All right, everybody, for those of you under the age of 35, my name is Michael Scott. I used to do news in this town, and I got approached by Gayla Chambers a while back, and she said, "We want you to do a show for us, 15 minutes once a week." And I can't give up a camera.
Wow.
And with me for my first guest is Juanita Johnson, the new city council member for District 2. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me today. It's
That's
really
good.
an honor and a pleasure to
To be my first?
be your first.
Well, you gave me my first. I got to work on your campaign. For those who don't know this, I was the communications director for her campaign, which was a major upset.
Yes, it was.
You beat a three-time.
A 12-year incumbent.
Mhm.
Actually, I was the first female that has beat an incumbent.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's a historical situation that I accomplished on May 11th.
All right, May 11th. So we're right now into your 100 days.
Approaching it,
yeah.
yes.
Is it everything that you thought it was going to be?
Yes, and then some. It's very upbeat, fast paced, a lot of information, a lot of fires to put out. Constituents are hungry. The opportunities are, to me, I like to think that opportunities in North Omaha are endless. We see a lot of development going on around us. We see 24th Street is now looking at a new North 24th Street development plan, which is underway at this time. Several people are engaged in conversation to create that plan.
Give me some more about this development plan. I'm not really up to speed on it.
Well, the city planning department felt that, with affordable housing being a hot button item, and north of 72nd Street is obviously going to be booming with these opportunities for affordable housing, along with the fact that we now have ARPA funds to help facilitate in the execution of these affordable housing.
When you hit the stump, your big thing was jobs, jobs, jobs. Because if you don't have jobs, you can't get good homes.
Right.
And you can't own a home if you don't have a job. But I've been following this throughout the country. This is something that we see a lot in Black communities where they're looking for answers. They have the same problems that we've got.
Right. And poverty is the root cause.
Mhm.
And so if we have high paying jobs, such as tech jobs, and skilled jobs, like plumbing and, those jobs that oftentimes are affiliated with union jobs, then we would be very successful at reducing the poverty gap. We would also have the opportunity for those individuals that's making the money to be able to feed their family, reduce healthcare expenditures, and I mean, just a wealth of things. But North Omaha also has a problem with transportation. The jobs are out west. How do we get there? Many of us in North Omaha, the ability to have a car is lacking. So we have to rely on the public transportation, which we all know that that's something we've been working on and improving upon for decades. And for some reason, we haven't figured out that magical bullet yet.
Okay, again, this is a problem we've seen in many Black communities throughout the nation. I know it's only been not even a full 100 days, but do we see some possible solutions here to jobs, or transportation? As you said, people are hungry for things.
Well, during my first 100 days, I've been approached by a major construction company, giving me the opportunity to locate 3 small business on the line of construction, offered to help facilitate them expand their current business by providing mentoring so that they would be more successful, with the end game being them having the opportunity to secure a bond. So that's great.
Now, these are small minority businesses?
Yes, I have a major construction company that has provided me with looking for those 3 small businesses that would take that on. So I'm currently looking for those 3 small businesses now.
It's something that's needed. I think you and I discussed this during the campaign a few years ago when they were tearing up 24th Street and putting the new sewers down. And I'm standing there outside the museum and I'm going, there's nothing but white people working on this thing. And I found a black kid who was pushing a broom, 19 years old. I pulled him over and I said, how are you with this crew?
Right.
He goes, well, they just hired me for this. I said, please use every opportunity. You got your foot in the door. You got to get up.
Right.
We got to get more black folks. We got to get more Latin folks out here. Yeah.
Right. And then we have the Public Works is working very diligent with me, the Director of Public Works, Parks Department. You know, we have several parks in Omaha, and he's looking for 7 part-time individuals. And this would be all seasonal work. So that's an opportunity. I've been also contacted by Cox Cable, looking for individuals in North Omaha to fill some positions. And so North Omaha is looking fairly well to, again, have a big win. I'm getting people to buy into this concept that we need jobs.
So are they coming to you or are you soliciting them?
Both. Obviously, with my position as city council, I'm networking with individuals. And so my mantra is to market what I marketed when I was running my campaign, which is inclusion, jobs, and then real talk, real change. So when I'm having these conversations with a developer or with Habitat for Humanity or UNO, I make sure that I point those 3 things out and have them buy into the viability, the need to embrace that, and it become a refactor, and that we kind of tackle this thing collectively.
You know, you said that the jobs that Public Works has approached you, they're kind of seasonal, but they're part-time.
Well, yeah, they're all it's 12 months a year. But
Oh,
it's
is it?
part-time, yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is, though, I think what was one of the selling points for you on the campaign trail, people said, she's a tech person.
Right.
She knows tech. She knows what's the next step. Is there something, because those are the good jobs.
Right,
those are the
jobs.
really good jobs,
Right.
okay? Are we any closer to that? Is there anything in the distance that we can maybe go, oh, we may get those?
Right now we have Metro Community College. They're exploring things in that way, in that manner. But to be honest with you, with COVID on the rise, those numbers shooting up to the rooftop, that's kind of putting a damper on us moving to the next level, if you will. There's a desire to do things, but there's also this health risk that we're all faced with. So I guess it would be my guess that we would not be able to really secure those tech opportunities until we're done with this crisis.
On the campaign trail, you and I both found out the same night that a facility that was going up in La Vista for Amazon, a couple thousand jobs, and we knew nothing about it.
Right. And
are we going to run into that again, or you got your finger on the pulse of what's coming through here?
Well, yeah, I believe that when I hear something, I'm more open with getting that information out to the community as I get it. Now, remember, I'm a city council person, I'm one person. And so information has to flow to me. So I'm not saying I'm 100% full of all the information.
You're not the mayor.
Yeah.
And you're not the Chamber of Commerce.
Right, exactly. But as soon as I hear something, I do explore it. And I do get as much information that I possibly can so that I can get that information out to our community, because I believe that we can only soar when we have information. Information is the key.
It's funny you mentioned Metro, because a couple of weeks ago, I had lunch over there with Tim Clark, who's part of Metro. And we were talking about setting up programs in Metro to benefit North Omaha.
Right.
So yeah, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, we're all on the same page, yeah.
is from the 3 months that you've been doing this, is there anything that could make your job easier, whether it's on the part of the community, on the part of the board, or on the part of the council? Is there anything that could make your job easier?
Well, remember, jobs is my main focus.
Mhm.
And so individuals that are in need of a job, I need them to send me their resumes. That way when I'm.
Are you gonna be a job clearinghouse now?
Yes, I'm gonna be a
Okay.
clearinghouse. Because I mean, I'm having all of these interactions. With these interactions come, hey, do you have someone in mind? So, I want, like I said, during the campaign, I want to make sure that that Omaha, more specifically, North Omaha, gets what it deserves. I mean, for decades, we have not really had an opportunity, and I believe I'm that change maker. I wanted to be in this position so that I can do the exchange of information from the top down. And I'm open to giving information all day long, any day of the week, and whenever I can.
All right, promise me that on your 200th day,
Uh-huh.
I'll get you back here again,
Uh-huh.
and we'll pull it apart.
We'll pull it
It'll be a
apart.
little tougher then.
Okay, that's
I'll go,
great.
what happened to this?
Right, I would like for you to challenge me.
Okay. Also, should let people know, when you walked in here, you met Gayla Chambers, and there was conversation about maybe having you have a weekly situation here.
Yeah, I would like to thank Ms. Chambers for the opportunity going forward for me to come here on a month-to-month basis and kind of giving an update to District 2 regarding what's going on with the city council.
Okay.
And I think that is a fabulous opportunity. It's a win-win situation, not only for me, but also for Ms. Chambers, as she is embarking on this new territory, getting information out in District 2. She has this aspiration to lift us up again with all the knowledge that we need to be successful.
All righty. Juanita, it was so apropos that you would be my first guest, okay? I really appreciate you coming out. I'm gonna be watching you. As I said to you folks, this is my first show. I don't even have a name for it. I don't even have a theme song for it, okay? I'm still working on it, okay? In fact, if you have a suggestion for a name for my show, hey, Gayla, what's, you got an email address?
Oh, yeah. We got an email address.
Find me on Facebook, send me your suggestions for this show, and if you got a nice tune that we can play in the meantime. Until then, you take care of one another.
Thank you.